Our lesson for today is about operations on integers. So let's start with addition rule. When we are adding integers with the same signs, for example, we have positive plus positive, the answer is positive. So for example, we have 4, positive 4 plus positive 2. The answer is positive 6. Now, if we are adding both negative, the answer is negative. Example, if I have negative 4 plus negative 2, the answer is negative 6. Next, what if we are adding different signs? So for example, you're adding positive and negative. What is the answer? What if you're adding negative and positive? What is the answer? So if this is the situation, what you're going to do is to subtract the bigger number by the smallest number and then copy the sign of the bigger number. So for example, I have here 4 plus negative 2. So again, they differ in sign. So what you're going to do is to subtract 4 by 2. That will be 2. And then get the sign of the bigger number. So your 4 is positive, so your answer is positive 2. Now, if I have negative 4 plus 2, again, you are adding different signs, so you have to subtract them. 4 minus 2, that is 2. And then take the sign of the bigger number, so your answer is negative 2. Now, what if we are subtracting integers? When we are subtracting integers, you have to change the sign of the subtrahend, then proceed to addition rule. So for example, we have here 4 minus 2. So since in our elementary days, we can already get the difference between 4 and 2, so which is positive 2. But if you have signs already, like negative signs, so for example, I have 4 minus negative 2. In this case, you have to change the sign of the subtrahend. The subtrahend here is the second term, which is negative 2. So you have to change the sign of negative 2 into positive. So this will be positive 2 already. Then proceed to addition rule. Now, in this case, you are adding 4 and positive 2. So 4 plus 2, that will be 6. Now, what if your 4 here is negative? Let's say negative 4 minus positive 2. So still, you have to change the sign of the subtrahend. Our subtrahend here is the second term, which is positive 2. Your 2 here is positive, okay? So you have to change the sign. So your 2 will be negative. Then proceed to addition. So now, you are adding negative 4 and negative 2. So using the addition rule, you copy the sign and then you add 4 and 2. So you have negative 6. Now, what if they are both negative? So negative 4 minus negative 2. So again, change the sign of the subtrahend. Your subtrahend is negative 2 here. So you have to change the sign. Negative 2 will be positive 2. Then proceed to addition. So here you are adding negative 4 and positive 2. So they are unlike signs. So you have to subtract 4 by 2. So that will be 2. Take the sign of the bigger number, which is negative. So negative 2. Now, for multiplication and division, we have the same rule. Okay? So what are the rules? So for multiplication, and division, we have the same rules. Okay, so in multiplication and division, if we are multiplying both positive, the answer is positive. Same with division. If we are dividing both positive, the answer is positive. Same goes with if you are multiplying negative by a negative number, the answer is still positive. Same goes here. If you are dividing both negative, the answer is positive. Now, if we are multiplying different signs, so for example, we have positive, then negative, the product is a negative number. Same goes here if we are dividing different signs, the answer is negative. Same goes if your first term is the one that is negative. So negative multiplied by a positive number, the answer is negative. Same goes here if your numerator is negative but your denominator is positive, the answer or the quotient is negative. So for example, let us multiply 4 by negative 2. So positive and negative, they are different in sign. So our answer will be negative. So negative, then 4 times 2, that is 8. If we are multiplying both negative, let's say negative 4 and negative 2, so both negative, the answer is positive. So we have here positive 8. Same here with division. If we are dividing different signs, so positive, then negative, so here it is, your answer is negative, then 4 divided by 2, that is 2. If we are dividing both negative, so both negative, the answer is positive, therefore your answer here is positive.